I think I've just made a huge mistake. Today I'm attempting round 100 on Origins in Black Ops 3, but there's one problem. I've never gone for a high round in my life. No experience, no idea if my strategy even works, and one bad move could end hours of progress instantly. Will I somehow make it to triple digits or crash and burn trying? There's only one way to find out. Let's get into it. My name's Y2 and enjoy the rest of the video.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War.
Oh, Samantha, shut up. So, going into Origins, I had one goal in mind. I've played this map a lot of times, but for high round strategy, I did do a bit of research. I saw that I should use the ice stuff, and which is funny because I've never in my life used the ice stuff. I was always relegated to the fire stuff and the electric stuff. So, oh, not electric, lightning stuff. I don't know why I said electric. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm running a few gobblegums. I'm running round robin, shopping free, perkaholic, power vacuum, and also running extra credit. Now my whole thing was I need to get this map opened up ASAP and get the ice stuff as quick as possible, and just hoped for an ice round to come, a snowing round to come. Now, as you can see in the gameplay, I'm opening up the whole map. I quickly grab myself an MP40 here as well. Now, for this setup to work, I needed to get the ice staff upgraded, and I needed the 1-inch punch, and I also needed to grab the G strikes as well. So I'm just filling up all the generators. I'm going through the map as you normally would, just one by one, doing all 6 generators. And I was running, I don't think, looking back at this gameplay, I don't think I was running the best of gobblegums for this setup, but I've never done a high rounds attempt. I've only ever gone high round in Black Ops 6, but that zombies is terrible, and I didn't really enjoy it as much, and it was piss easy. It was not a difficult game at all. With at least Black Ops 3, the reason why I always come back to it is because it is one of the harder games and one of the better games. Now, one way to fully optimize the strategy was I had to build the shield inside the bunker that's in between the whole central of the map. Now, I'm just getting the extra 100 points from stamina. To continue on, I was just doing all the generators again, and I was just finishing them up. And honestly, Origins in Black Ops 3, I much prefer it in Black Ops 3 than Black Ops 2. I don't know what it is, it just looks beautiful. And to people that are saying it's harder in Black Ops 2, I disagree. The Panzer takes like a whole MP40 gun just to kill it, and not just one clip, it takes the whole flipping gun. Now I grab extra credits here just to go open up the church and stuff. And the reason why I was running extra credit is in case that I didn't get the shopping free, I was able to get the extra credit just to open up the whole map. Now I finished all 6 generators here, and I got the fire staff part, but that's not really going to be needed because I'm only running the ice staff. Now here I'm trying to get my G strike, so I'm starting really early. I ended up in this game getting it quite early, but you'll see that later on in the video. Annoyingly, I got a zombie blood, and I've now just ended the round. We're on to round 3. So far, it's not the most optimal run. We're not getting any snowy rounds, and I don't get any snowy rounds for a while. Now, one thing that I kept doing was hitting the gobblegum just so I can cycle through it, because this whole tactic includes me using the power vacuum, and after the 4 rounds have ended, for me to use the round robin. Now, I know people are going to think I'm cheesing my way out of this because I'm using megas, but I don't care, it's my video, and also I have never done high rounds before, so cut me some slack. I just carry on knifing these zombies with my zombie shield because they're taking more hits, and I have not got jug, and I am not the greatest of zombie players. I'm not going to claim to be a professional. I just like doing the Easter eggs, and even then I struggle. I really struggle. Now, I finished doing the knifing at the church, and I'm doing it at the tank station too. I ended up getting a perkaholic here, which was really helpful. We ended up killing the final zombie here, and finally we got a snowy round. Now usually when I play Origins, I usually get around round 2, round 3, but I ended up getting round 5. This is the first time I've ever got it this late. Now I've got one staff part, I've got KRM. KRM, one of my favourite Call of Duty guns of all time. I've got the second part. Now, I've cut up this gameplay, but when I tell you, it took me forever to find this final dig site because I completely forgot that there is one at Generator 6. Now here, I was getting smacked about by these zombies, and I didn't even mean to throw my Widow's Wine here. I just ended up accidentally throwing them about, so I took a risk here. I quickly grabbed it, and obviously pro player here. I know I just said I'm not a pro player, but that was pro player moves. Now I'm just going to quickly pack a punch the MP40 so I at least have something to somewhat protect me. And I didn't double pack for whatever reason. Honestly, I did play this game quite early in the morning. Now I head into the crazy place, and for the first time in history since I was a little child, it's the first time I've ever held the ice staff in my hand. Now you're going to see later on in this video, I do not know what I'm doing with this stuff. Now, I was watching a whole YouTube tutorial just to know how to upgrade this. So you just shoot the correlation symbol, and then you come outside back to the normal world, shoot up these dig sites, or not dig sites, grave sites, and you just shoot them with your ice staff and shoot them with your normal gun. Now, there's one behind tank station 2 next to the big robot arm. You just shoot it, and you'll hear a sound, and then that's your stuff done pretty much. Now, I've cut up this part of the gameplay because me being an idiot, I kept flipping the wrong switches, and I had so many zombies keep coming after me down here. I hate coming down to the mound. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't feel safe. I need a responsible adult. Now we need to head back down to the crazy place. We head down to the ice tunnel to get and finish off the upgraded stuff. Now, I was a bit excited because I've never actually used the staff before, even normal ice staff. So I was kind of excited to use this upgraded staff because my friends always used to fight over this stuff. I never used to understand it until I played this game. Now I understand why people fight over this stuff. Genuinely, using this stuff made me feel like a menace to society. It was so overpowered, and I never understood it. But now I do. Now there's a nuke that spawns in front of me, and I've just finished up the staff, and I'm going to head back up to finish off my G-strikes. Now, it didn't take me long because I did start this process really early on, and I think this is one of the earliest rounds I ever got the G-strike without having to do no duplication glitch with the robots stepping on the zombies and duplicating the zombies, because who's got time for that? Clearly I do. Now I'm running back and I'm almost done with the whole setup. I just need to get the 1-inch punch now and finish up with the boxes. Now the Panzer did just spawn in now, and this was a perfect time for me to try out the ice stuff, the upgraded ice stuff for the very first time. And when I tell you, I was in shock because when I used the lightning stuff, yeah, it's alright, but not as good as this. Now, I was midway through, not even midway through, I was towards the end of finishing that first box, and this robot just decided to come and ruin my parade. It was a minor setback, but I ended up finishing the first box, and I still have 3 left to go. And this is one of the main reasons why I love this map. There's just so much to do in this map. Now, Generator 4 starts getting battered up by these Templar zombies. I ended up getting a max ammo from that, which was nice. Now I'll go back to finish the box, and I have now just completed it. Now I head to the other box next to Generator 6 and the church, and this one did not take long to finish at all. I was for some reason getting drops like I had a power vacuum. It's now round 11 and I'm still in the setup process. This takes roughly around an hour to set up depending on your game and RNG, but my RNG was as usual terrible. Now here's the Panzer again, coming back for round 2. He grabs me, but I battered him up, and look at that. Barely any shots and he's dead. And I didn't even charge the shots. Now for some reason in this game, nuke score streaks and drops just loved me. I'm just finishing up all the boxes, and it wasn't that hard, as the KRM Pack-a-Punch, the Dagon's Glare, is disgusting and the greatest weapon of all time. Now I've got the challenge completed, and this is, let me get back to the point of why I love Origins so much. There's so much to do. You have the G strikes, you have the Maxis drone, and over here, me being an idiot, I get myself cornered. But once again, the KRM, the Dagon's Glare, greatest gun in Call of Duty history. Now for this setup to work, I needed the CUDA because I'm going to be camping in the fire tunnel. Now I've got the CUDA and I needed to get dead wire on it. So I needed one of the guns to have dead wire and I needed one of the guns to have turned. So the KRM was going to have turned and I needed the CUDA to have dead wire. Now this is important just for big hordes and just a lot of zombies just rushing towards you. Now I've got a new shield and I'm heading towards the first time I'm going to go into the tunnel. I just came here because I genuinely forgot to get the disc for the fire disc because I can't open up the portal to the crazy place. Now the whole strategy is you just camp in this corner and you use your ice staff, you charge it up so it only shoots 3 shots. Now this is where I was talking about I did not know how to use this stuff because I would hold it down for dear life and end up using my whole mag. Now this was a dumb move on my behalf and this is me just trying to learn how to shoot it properly. Now you guys might be thinking, what an idiot, but honest to God, I've never used it before. So I was used to like just spamming off the lightning staff, the lightning staff. Now I was getting the hang of it and I'm just progressing through rounds slowly, and the rounds down here go really quick. Now as each round came to an end, I would head back up to generator 1 to try get my gobble gums. So whenever I got a shopping free, now this is the one main reason I kept shopping free, not just to open up the whole map. These gobble gums get expensive as the round goes up. Now I did a huge dumb mistake here. I wasn't meant to pick that up, but I ended up picking up the power vacuum, so it's kind of a good way for me to show off how overpowered this is. Now I kept pausing because people kept interrupting and there was just a lot of shouting outside for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on. I heard like 3 foxes fighting each other. Now whenever the generators were getting attacked, I would go and sort it out. And me being a donut, the amount of times I did this during this run, I would just jump into the pool without meaning to. Now I'm running back to generator 4 and this was one of the funniest experiences I've ever had because I've never seen one of the Templar zombies run this far. I thought that my turn would have killed him, but he ended up running so far ahead and I tried sniping him, but he just kept running. And if I didn't have dead wire, and my aim was terrible, but if I didn't have dead wire, he would have run off and probably done all the generators by himself. Now I'll start up generator 4 again, and this is me still trying to get the hang of the ice staff. I don't know how I'm so terrible at this game. Honestly guys, I don't know why I'm so bad. And this is why power vacuum is one of the greatest gobble gums, and I think the most overpowered gobble gum that you could possibly have. You get insta kills, max ammos and everything like it's for free. It literally is for free. Now I'll come back to the fire tunnel and I'm just starting the tactic again. Now one thing with this tactic that you guys need to be careful for is that you don't shoot it too far towards the right, where that little hole is where the zombies are coming out from. Because if you do that, then the drops spawn behind them. But to be honest, I didn't really care too much because I had a power vacuum. But in the rounds when I didn't have it, my God, was it terrible. Now I was running a tactic where I would use the power vacuum, let the round end with the power vacuum, use it to as much as I can, and usually there was a zombie blood, and I'll try get a round robin. So then I'll get the round robin, and if I feel like okay cool, I got enough ammo to survive this round, then I'll just play off the round, come back to the tunnel and just play off the round as normal. And then once I got low on ammo, I would quickly use the round robin to skip the rounds and go back up and grab another power vacuum, which will save me another 4 rounds. Now this is where I started facing one of my major issues. Sometimes, for whatever reason, when I was shooting the ice stuff, it just wasn't working. Like it would freeze them, but they would still somehow get through. Now here again, I somehow got another round robin, and I just decided, you know what, let me just throw this G strike down and just play out the round and see how it goes. Now I head back up to the Gobblegum machine. I pop my round robin as I've just finished round 27 by myself. I end up getting another extra credit. Now somehow got zombie blood, then I got another shopping free. Now this is why I use shopping free, because then it just gets really expensive, and in the higher rounds Gobblegums are not exactly cheap. Ended up getting another power vacuum, so you know what that means, another 4 rounds easy for me. Now using my power vacuum, the round has just now progressed and I almost die here. I was on red screen. I got a lucky machine gun or death machine and just spray all these zombies up. Now one thing that I realized about Origins, I keep getting the red screen glitch. If you guys don't know what that is, it's where your screen just turns red and you guys are one hit for like about a minute straight. It could go from like anywhere from 10 seconds to a minute nearly. Now again, for some reason these Templar zombies, I just was struggling with them. They just kept running around like some crackheads. Ended up getting him and his friend's still alive, just crawling, so I ended up killing him too, and I ended up getting back the generator 5. Now I head back down. I'm on round 36 now. I'm getting a bit too comfortable. Round 39, same thing again that I've been doing as the rounds are going on. Try get extra credit or round robin. Extra credit was helpful so I can just pay for them extra Gobblegums when they got expensive. Now this Panzer got stuck here and I ended up using the round robin here just so I could end up killing the whole zombie horde that was in front of me, because there was a lot and it was the start of the round and I was in a sticky position. Once again I went through the pool like a numpty and I forgot to open up the pool. Now I'm stuck in the crazy place and the walls are just suffocating me. Anywhere I turned, it almost killed me. Now I'm back here doing my normal cheesy strategy with the mega gums. I've seen people do this without megas and I genuinely don't understand how you guys do it, so props to you guys who actually can play the game and are good at the game. Now I'm on round 41 and I'm doing the same tactic that I have been doing for the last nearly 30 rounds. Now coming to the end of round 41 and the start of round 42, I was feeling pretty confident in myself. Now I got a bit complacent, I will not lie to you guys, because just spamming off the ice staff was a very simple and easy tactic. Now for some reason I had beef with these Templar zombies, so I didn't want to have it that they were going for the generators again. I throw down another G-strike and I go for these Templars, and this time around I was able to clear them in the first time round. Now this was the start of the end for me. Number one, I somehow completely despawned G-strike, so I waste all my G-strikes. Now I still have a power vacuum, but as you can see there's a lot of zombies. Now I'm trying to run back to the fire tunnel and I get there safe and sound, but this was hectic. Now I'm spraying it off and I'm trying to melee the zombies away. I end up getting them away, but I shot it too late, and now this is what I mean by they'll get frozen but they weren't properly frozen. Now I got a red screen here and I started panicking, my shield's breaking, I'm shooting everything, I'm trying to heal myself. I ended up for some reason getting the healing revival part of the stuff. I tried using dead wire. I was panicking, I didn't know what to do. Now this was super annoying. I go down. Now you're probably wondering, why am I not turning around? I physically could not turn my character around. I could not turn Dempsey around. So then the second I got up, I was just getting punched up like I'm Mike Tyson's boxing bag, and I went down, ending my high round attempt. Now guys, I appreciate anyone who has sat through and watched through the entire video. I just wanted to use this moment to say I appreciate everyone that takes their time out of their day to watch the video. Now I'm going to be starting streaming soon and you can see my progress to actually hitting the round 100. This was just a first attempt and I wanted to record it. Now I'll plug my Twitch up here and I'll be mostly streaming on YouTube and Twitch here and there, but mostly YouTube. Now guys, my name's been YT. I hope you enjoyed the video. Also, leave in the comments what video you want to see next and which high round attempt you want me to do, because I will definitely be getting them. It's just having the time and actually sitting through there can be really draining. I don't know how some of these YouTubers do it, but respects to them. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.